Hey guys, this is just going to be a perfume. Hey guys, this is just going to be a eyeshadow palette collection. I have already done a MUA palette collection, but I'm just going to include a few other brands, or one other brand in particular. And there is one palette I'm missing along my MUA line, which is the MUA Undress Me 2 palette, and that just looks like this. It has the white packaging, not the black, and it is it's similar colours to this one, but I'll get onto that in the video. So yeah, I will get into it. Okay guys, so I will start with this one. I'm going to have to leave it like that, otherwise I'll end up blinding you. But this is the MUA Undressed palette, and it just looks like this on the back. There is 12 shades and it has the names of them, so if you wanted to buy them individually you can. And this palette is £4 from Boots or Superdrug. No, it's not. This is £4 from Superdrug or MUA. Boots don't stock MUA products, nor do they sell Makeup Revolution. But this is supposed to be a dupe for the Urban Decay Naked palette, the original I think. And I have not owned the Urban Decay one, so I don't know. But the pigmentation in MUA palettes in general is amazing. And if you didn't guess by my palette collection, I have quite a few of them in pretty much every colour. I just think they're great value for money. They last forever. The pigmentation is amazing. Whether you want a matte colour or a pearly shiny colour, they will probably have the colour and the style you want. And without a primer, these guys last all day. I very rarely use a primer with them just because I don't see the point. They last all day without one. However, if you had oilier skin than me, I would suggest that you'd just put one on just to be careful, or just to make sure. But yeah, £4 and you get 12 colours in each. So this is the Undressed palette. I would have put the Undress Me 2 palette in after this. I'll take a picture of it, or find a picture of it, and I'll insert it here. A video of that, comparing it to the Makeup Revolution Iconic 2 palette. Which is this one here. So I'll do that video because the colours are very similar, and this again is supposed to be a dupe for the Naked 2 palette. So the next palette I have is the MUA, and this is Dusk Till Dawn. Yep, and again it has the names of the colours, and again there's 12 shades, and again it's £4. Now most of these ones are shiny. I actually don't think there's a matte in this one. No, these ones are all shimmery, and you have a range from like whites to browns and greys, to then you have a few bold colours like a teal, a blue, a purple and a black. And these are amazing. These four are amazing crease colours, if not as like, I sometimes have this as a main colour and then this and this as a crease colour. But what I love about these, as well as the pigmentation, is the fact they have the names on the back. So if you wanted to, like if my camera wanted to focus, you could find the name of each one of these and go into Superdrug and just pick it up individually. Say you'd run out of one colour because you use it more than the others, then you could do that and, you know, save having to buy the entire palette. Although single ones are £1 and the entire palette is only £4, so I mean personally, unless like the palette was virtually new except that colour, I'd probably just purchase the palette again. But yeah, this is Dusk Till Dawn. Then I have 12th Night. This was a Halloween special, I think. I'm sure it was a Halloween bonfire-y sort of special. It might have been bonfire night. And this just has the two favourite colours in this one are just this one and this one. These two gold colours are amazing. I absolutely love them. And again, they have the names on the back, so my two favourites are Myth and Ode. And some of these palettes do have the same colours in, like the Romantic Efflorescence one. That one is called 12th Night. Like the Romantic Efflorescence, which is this one, has some or quite a few shades that the MUA Undress Me 2 palette has. I will point out the ones that are similar or the same as the Undress Me 2. Corrupt, Obsessed, Exposed and Reveal are definitely in the other one. Fiery, Captive and Tempt are also in a few other MUA palettes, but I know that Obsessed, Corrupt, Exposed and Reveal are in the MUA Undress Me 2 palette, and they happen to be the ones I use the most in the MUA Undress Me 2, so I'm quite glad that they've put them in this one. And it is just, if I am right, that one, which is Corrupt, I think. Yeah, that is Corrupt, and then you have Obsessed, you have that one, and then you have Reveal there. So that is that, and they have some nice like purpley colours as well. With this one I tend to have this gold to go along with the golds in the 12th night, so I will tend, depends what sort of look I'm going for, but I will tend to either do this one, and then this is a crease colour, or this one, and then this one is a crease colour. Or if I have this as a crease, I will pick, where are we? I will probably pick either this one or this black, just to make it a real bold look. So it's really good having quite a couple of palettes in general, because you can mix and match these colours. I do also like the 2 silvers in this palette as well, but I definitely won't have to stock up on MUA Undress Me 2s, just because this does have 4 of the shades I most commonly use. Then we have the MUA Poptastic. Now this is a bold bright palette, and anyone who knows me personally knows I don't wear bold eye colours, and as you can see this hasn't had much use. But there are 3 main colours I love, and then there are, I've used pretty much every one. I don't think I've used this colour yet, this gold one, just because I have quite a few to choose from. But I like these 2, mainly for, okay, if we get the this one, this is the Undressed palette, so I use this gold, and you can't see on camera, but these 2 are rose gold colours. So I use this one for my crease, I use this one for the outer crease, and then I will use either this one for a crease colour if I want a subtle look, whereas if I'm going for a bolder look I will do this one, and then this as a crease colour, just because it's so bold and bright, and it just adds a nice red sort of tint to my eye and gives it like a sexy fiery smoky eye, which is nice. And then this one and this one can either be done on their own or with the Makeup Revolution trio baked things of, I think, no, it's 5 in the MUA ones. The Makeup Revolution baked eyeshadow palettes, these are good crease colours, and then the blues obviously go together on their own, and this is a really nice crease colour. And again it has the names, so you can buy them individually. Now moving on to Makeup Revolution, I have 2. I have the Iconic 2, which I briefly mentioned, and I will do a comparison or a versus between this and the MUA Undress Me 2 palette. The only overall advantage to Makeup Revolution is they get more product. You get 14 grams, whereas compared to MUA where you get 9.6 grams. They're the same price. This is £4 from Superdrug, and the MUAs are £4 from Superdrug. There's quite, there's a variety. You get pearly ones and you get matte ones. However, for me personally, I don't think the pigmentation is as good on these ones as the MUA ones. I think the Iconic 2 has more pigment than the Hot Smoked palette. I think even though these are dark colours, you don't get a lot of payoff, whereas there's quite an awful lot of payoff with this. But I still don't think it's as good as the MUA Undress Me 2 palette. And I don't think these work as well without a base as the MUA ones, but you get more product. So I will do a comparison between this one and the MUA, and also this one and an MUA one, because these are quite similar to one I have. So I will do a comparison individually with those. But again, these are £4 from Superdrug. However, with Makeup Revolution, you don't get the names of the individual product. So you'll have these, but obviously compared to MUA, which you get the names on, you can't buy these individually, or if you do, you'd have to search for the colour and match it. But yeah, this is the Iconic 2 and this is the Hot Smoked palette. Again, £4 from Superdrug, but at the same size as the MUA ones, and they're both available in Superdrug. I don't think these have as much pigmentation as the MUA ones, so that is why I don't have more of these. However, I do think they are good value for money, and I will obviously use them up. I will do comparison videos with these. I'm not saying I don't like MUA, or I don't like Makeup Revolution in general, I do, but I just think that there's nothing wrong with MUA. So I will do comparisons between this and the similar one from MUA and this one and the similar one from MUA individually. And if you want a detailed review on either of these or either of the palettes from MUA, then let us know and I'll do that in a future video. So thank you for watching, guys. I'm hoping it wasn't too long for you. I'm hoping it was alright. And I'm sorry about the lighting and things. I'm trying to get used to this new camera, which is again why there's no tripod. So thank you guys for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.